a big feat for Nigerians. Along to other stories where members of the National Association of Resident Doctors of Nigeria on Monday returned to the respective duty posts after the suspension of a warning strike bordering on issues relating to residency training and welfare of members. Correspondent Kilojo in this report examines the impact of the strike and need to address persistent industrial disharmony in the health sector. Here's the report.
While industrial disharmony has become a common practice in Nigeria, especially in the health sector, indigent patients who cannot afford healthcare services in private hospitals or travel abroad for medication are the ones bearing the brunt. Many families have lost their loved ones due to health workers' strike in the country. Some ended up with complications from disruption in their routines due to doctor strikes. Just last week, resident doctors in Nigeria embarked on nationwide strike following the inability of government to meet their demands regarding allowances, residency training and welfare of members.
There's this obnoxious bill that was that had the second reading, that was the issue of the 5 years ban for every medical graduate that finishes in Nigerian university, that they should serve for 5 years before they will be allowed to get a permanent license to practice medicine in Nigeria. So we are saying that the federal government should therefore abolish that bill as much as possible, so that it doesn't pass into a bill, really. Then apart from that, we're also looking at possibility of, if the federal government can look into the payment of our medical residency training fund for 2023, which is yet to be paid. And we have a lot of our members who have actually due to get this fund, but they are yet to get it.
At the end of a meeting with a delegation from the government side, where a memorandum of understanding was signed, the national leaders of the association suspended the strike. Some Nigerians speak on the impact of the strike and the need to avoid future occurrence.
I think the wisdom behind accelerated cooperation may derive from the thinking that new government is coming, and the anticipation that the new government will be understanding and cooperative in regard to the plight of doctors in Nigeria. Yes, it's been able to attract the attention of the global community and the attention of the incoming government about the plight of Nigeria, the state of mind of Nigerian doctors, that things are not well.
They are one of the most important people in the society, most of them when it comes to stakeholders in relation to health. So I think there should be adequate consultation on strike actions like such, so that it will not affect the populace. Their work is more or less that of humanity to people. So I commend their efforts for taking into cognizance the effects this strike has had on the populace, most especially residents in this area. So I commend their efforts and I thank them for considering the citizen above their own personal agitation.
Not only that, members of the association and other Nigerians called on government to abide with the spirit and letters of the Memorandum of Understanding to avoid future disunity in the health sector.
We know that we are not where we are supposed to be, and then we also know that if we have a nation that is targeting advancement, the nation will prioritize strongly on the health and then on education in that nation. So Nigeria, for instance, now in our budget for 2023, what was given as an allocation to health was just 5.7%, as against 15% that was proposed in Abuja in 2001. So we are saying that they should prioritize and increase the amount of resources that is put into the health sector.
Well, we expect that we have made the right choice, the good decision by the new government that is coming. And then we anticipate that the new government will be a good government. We'll be able to understand, we'll be able to repair the ailing economy.
I think there should be a kind of template and a kind of master plan of strategies at which they can be engaging them on something issues like this. I know it's more or less about their level of work, their remuneration and stuff like that. So I think government should engage them. Strike should not be the only way at which government will listen to the yearnings of employees.
It is hoped that the parties will abide with the spirit and letters of the agreement reached in the interest of the masses. Kunle Ojo, Galaxy TV.